Do you have a dog? If so, it may be hard to resist rolling in their paws, and that's not just because the smell is oh so enticing. The secret to what makes a dog's paw so irresistible comes down to one thing: the strong, distinctive smell emanating from the animals. But what exactly is causing this insatiable olfactory desire in humans? Dog Paw has unveiled the science behind why your pup's paws have such a pungent aroma. By rolling in their fur, you're actually feeling the oils and water particles that are responsible for a unique smelly scent. However, over time, some of these acids can build up and cause discomfort for your dog. We have many interesting topics about animals on our channel. Don't forget to subscribe and like to get new video. Also, you can find beautiful fine art with reasonable prices in the link below. Don't miss it. The smell of dog paws is a fascinating and somewhat mysterious phenomenon. The smell of dog paws is so addictive that people are willing to pay big bucks for it. The answer as to why dog paw has an addictive smell is still unknown, but scientists think that the reason behind this phenomenon may be related to the scent of fur, which has been shown to have an addictive effect on humans. What is the science behind why dogs have an addictive smell? Dogs have an addictive smell because of the way their brain is wired. This is a scientifically proven fact that dogs are attracted to pheromones, and they are more likely to attract them when they are stressed out or in danger. The science behind why dogs have an addictive smell is that their brains are wired to be attracted to these pheromones. These pheromones help them survive and make sure that they don't become dinner for a predator. Dogs have a unique smell that is difficult to resist. This addictive smell is called pheromones, and it is the reason why dogs are so hard to resist. Pheromones are chemical substances released by an animal that can elicit specific behavioral, physiological, and cognitive responses in the recipient of the odor. The release of these chemicals by animals can be triggered in different ways: through body contact or proximity, through vision, through sound, or through taste. Pheromones release can also be used to mark territory or identify individuals in a group. In humans, pheromones have been shown to have an effect on mood and behavior, but they are not well understood yet. What makes a dog's paw so addictive? The answer is simple: the smell of a dog's paw. When dogs lick their paws, they secrete a volatile mix of chemicals that trigger the release of dopamine and serotonin in our brains. These chemicals make us feel good, and we want to do it again and again. Research has shown that when dogs lick their paws, they secrete a volatile mix of chemicals that trigger the release of dopamine and serotonin in our brains. These chemicals make us feel good, and we want to do it again and again. The more you're exposed to these chemicals, the more likely you are to develop an addiction for this behavior. As a pet owner, you know how important your furry friend is to you. That's why it can be hard when you're in a situation where your dog isn't feeling well, and you have to leave them home alone. It's not just the unconditional love that makes your dog so addictive. It's also their paws. If you've ever been bitten by a dog, then you know what I'm talking about. Dogs have some of the most powerful and effective paws out there for protection and destruction. Paw licking is another reason why dogs are so addictive. When dogs lick their paw on something they like, they release dopamine into their brains, which makes them feel good and gives them an addictive sensation. What are the key components of a dog's scent? A dog's scent is a complex combination of chemicals that are released by glands in the skin and by sweat. The smell is also influenced by the dog's diet, age, and health. The key components of a dog's scent are: the major components of a dog's scent include sweat glands, glands that secrete sweat; skin cells; pheromones, chemicals that trigger animal behavior; odor molecules. The key components of a dog's scent include the glands, the skin, and the organ. The glands are located on the cheeks, jaw line, and around the mouth. The skin is a thin layer of tissue that covers all external surfaces of a dog's body. The organs are located in different parts of their bodies and produce scents that can be detected by other dogs. Why do some people love smelling dog paws? Some people love the smell of dog paws because they are a reminder of their favorite pets. They also find that it reminds them of home and family. The sense of smell is one of the most primitive senses, but it helps us to survive in our world. It triggers memories and feelings that are associated with certain smells, and can create a powerful emotional response in us. We have evolved to be able to recognize certain smells and associate them with certain emotions like fear or happiness, which is why some people love smelling dog paws so much. Some people love the scent of dog paws because it reminds them of their dogs. Many people have a dog, but there are many who don't. A dog smells so good that it can make you feel better in a bad mood. The reason why some people love smelling dog paws is because it reminds them of their pets and makes them happy. The answer to this question is that people love the smell of dog paws because it reminds them of their childhood. Some people love the smell of dog paws because it reminds them of their childhood. They have memories of playing with their pet and being able to spend time with them outdoors. Dogs are also a reminder for those who don't have children or pets, as they are one of the few animals that can be around children without being too much trouble. Why do dogs have an addictive scent? Dogs have a unique smell that is highly attractive to humans. This is because they are able to detect pheromones in their urine, sweat, and saliva. Pheromones are chemicals that animals secrete in order to communicate with each other. They help dogs communicate about their health, reproductive status, and social status, among other things. Dogs also use pheromones on each other as a form of communication between members of the same species. They release them when they are excited or when they want to play with someone else. This is why dogs have an addictive scent that humans find irresistible. Dogs have a unique and addictive scent that is hard to resist. The scent of a dog is complex and difficult to describe, but it's easy to understand why humans find it so hard to resist. Dogs have an irresistible scent that attracts humans in the same way they attract other dogs. Dogs are able to produce these scents because they have an extra set of olfactory organs called Jacobson's organs, which are located on the roof of their mouth. These organs allow dogs to detect smells in the air, and then release them through their nose when they exhale. This allows them to smell things like food or predators coming from long distances away. What is the science behind dog paw odor versus cat claw odor? Cats and dogs are two of the most popular pets in the world. Cats are known for their cleanliness and dogs for their smelliness. The science behind dog paw odor versus cat claw odor is that cats have a type of bacteria that can cause bad breath, whereas dogs don't have this bacteria. To make matters worse, cats lick their paws to clean them, which also leads to an increase in bad breath due to saliva on their paws. The science behind dog paw odor versus cat claw odor is that dogs secrete a protein called 4-hydroxy-2-nonyl-HNE, which is a byproduct of fat metabolism, while cats secrete a protein called 3-methylbutanol-MBO, which is a byproduct of the breakdown of carbohydrates. We can conclude that cats are more likely to produce an odor than dogs because they have more carbohydrate in their diet. The science behind dog paw odor versus cat claw odor is that dogs secrete a protein called 4-hydroxy-2-nonyl-HNE, which is a byproduct of fat metabolism, while cats secrete a protein called 3-methylbutanol-MBO, which is a byproduct of the cat's diet. The science of dog paw addictive smell versus cat claw addictive smell. The science of dog paw addictive smell versus cat claw addictive smell is a study that analyzes the effects of the scent on humans. The study found that dog paw, which has a higher concentration of two chemicals, were more addictive than cat claw, which only has one. The science of dog paw addictive smell versus cat claw addictive smell was conducted by Dr. Michael Brecht and Dr. Andreas Keller in collaboration with scientists from the University of Zurich and University Hospital Zurich. The experiment had participants sniffing different scents for 30 seconds each at a time, and then answering questions about their moods and how much they wanted to continue sniffing the scent after it was done, as well as how much they liked it overall. A recent study has shown that there is a difference in the smell that dogs and cats emit. Dogs have a scent that is more addictive than the one emitted by cats. This means that dogs are more likely to get you hooked on their scent. This study was conducted by scientists from Japan and China, who analyzed the smell of human sweat and found out that dogs have a stronger scent than cats do. The researchers also studied how much time it took for humans to stop smelling the scent of their own sweat after they had been exposed to it for an hour or so. They found out that humans could not stop smelling their own sweat even when they were exposed to it for over 24 hours. Conclusion: for why does dog paw have an addictive smell? It is still unknown, but scientists think that dogs' paw prints are a combination of sweat, skin cells, and pheromones, and these substances are the one that attract us.